Why it sucks to be a Yakuza woman. Imagine this for a second. You are walking down the neon-lit streets of Kabukicho in Tokyo. You are young, maybe 19 or 20. You're bored with your normal life, tired of the neglect at home, tired of feeling invisible, and then you meet him, a Yakuza. He is sharp, dangerous, and he commands the room. When he walks in, people bow. When he speaks, people listen. You think that if you are with him, you will get that respect too. You imagine a life like a queen, money, luxury, protection. You think you've found a savior, but that is the biggest mistake of your life. In the beginning, it feels perfect. VIP entries at clubs, expensive designer bags, and that intoxicating feeling of being untouchable. But you don't realize that you aren't looking for a partner. You are choosing an owner. Welcome to the world of the Gokudo, a world where a woman's value is often less than the luxury car she is sitting in. Very quickly, the honeymoon phase ends. You are now officially a Yakuza wife. In Japan, they might call you Ane-san. It sounds respectful, doesn't it? It's not. The reality is that the Yakuza world is strictly, brutally patriarchal. There is no seat for you at the round table. Your job isn't to make decisions. Your job is to serve. You don't just wake up to take care of your husband. You are now responsible for the 10 or 15 chimpira, the low-level thugs who work under him. You are cooking for them, cleaning up their messes, and dealing with their stupidity. You basically become a glorified babysitter for a group of violent criminals. And here is the kicker. If those low-level guys mess up, the boss, your husband, won't just beat them. He might take his anger out on you. Because as the Ane-san, it was your responsibility to keep the house in order. Now let's talk about the part the movies don't show you. The torture. For a Yakuza member, violence is their first language. If he spends his day beating people up on the streets for money, he doesn't just turn that switch off when he comes home. You have to remember, in this world, questioning him is a crime. If you ask, "Why are you late?" or "Where did this blood money come from?" you won't get a verbal answer. You get a backhand slap, or worse. Shoko Tendo, the daughter of a real Yakuza boss, wrote in her memoir about how abuse becomes normalized. In this dark underworld, women are often treated as collateral. Imagine your husband borrows money from a rival gang and can't pay it back. They won't just come for him, they will come for you. The physical abuse is one thing, but the mental torture is worse. You live in constant fear. You can't talk to your parents because you're ashamed. You can't go to the police because "snitches get stitches" isn't just a line from a movie here, it's a death sentence. You are surrounded by people, yet you are completely, utterly alone. Then comes the irezumi, the tattoos. From the outside, Japanese tattoos look cool, right? Dragons, koi fish, beautiful, intricate art. But for a Yakuza woman, this isn't art. This is branding. Your partner might force you to get a tattoo, maybe his name or his clan's symbol, carved permanently onto your skin. This isn't done with a modern machine. It is often done via the traditional tebori style, hand-poked needles. It takes hours, sometimes days, and the pain is excruciating. But the real pain starts after the ink dries. In Japan, tattoos are still a massive taboo associated with criminals. What does this mean for you? No public baths, no gyms, no swimming pools. Even nurses in hospitals will look at you with judgment and disgust. Your body is no longer yours. Wherever you go, that ink screams to the world that you are the property of the criminal underworld. You are cut off from normal society. You are an outcast. At this point, you're probably thinking, why not just leave? I would just run away. But that is the trap. Run away to where? Yakuza members are smart. They often take out loans, sign leases, and register shady businesses in your name. On paper, that debt belongs to you. When the business fails or the police raid the office, the husband disappears into the shadows, and the handcuffs, they go on your wrists. You become the fall guy. And if you try to run, they have a network everywhere. And if they can't find you, they know where your parents live. They know where your little sister goes to school. It is a quicksand. The more you struggle, the deeper you sink. Many women turn to drugs just to numb the reality of their existence. And eventually, the dream of being a queen ends with being an addict on the streets. So, why does it suck to be a Yakuza woman? Because you were promised power, but you got slavery. You were promised a family, but you got abuse. You were promised loyalty, but when the time came, you were just a disposable tool. In the end, when you look in the mirror, you don't see that 20-year-old girl with dreams anymore. You see a broken woman, covered in ink that marks her ownership, with no past and no future. Movies make the Yakuza look cool, but for the women living in their shadow, it's a nightmare you can never wake up from.